Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So, in the previous episode, not really much happened, but we ended up getting our power situation sorted. We've got a fair amount of steel in the local area, it just hasn't been hauled yet. Demi Moore apparently has finished her catharsis, is now upset about her husband dying. She's only a day and an hour away from being stopped, actually. Which is good. Ate without a table. Whose fault's that? Because there's a table right there, Demi. Oh, God. A fault in the electrical conduit is short-circuited. Everybody, put that fire out. Thank you. Alright. And power. Fix that. Okay. So in about a day, Demi Moore should get over her husband's death. Or at least not be as upset by it. Never really get over it. But, you know. We do need more medication. Unfortunately, we're getting into winter time now, so it's going to start getting very cold very quickly, would be my guess. We are near a desert, so maybe the temperature drop isn't actually going to be as dramatic as maybe we think it might be. Or at least I might think it might be. Demi Moore failed while constructing. That's fine. It's fine. Just keep at it. I believe in you. Alright, we seem to be terribly low on components on this map. Oh, there's some. Order that. Get that mined. Yeah, so we're back into a position like the old base where we now... Ooh, a raccoon has been self-tamed. Yay. Slaughter. Okay. Yeah, I just don't see any. We see plenty of steel anyway, and we know that we've got the research to make component assembly benches anyway, so with the sheer amount of steel on this map, it shouldn't be a problem. But right now, it's a little bit annoying because we kind of need the heater on. So, we said for today's episode, we were going to produce a stockpile for the indoor area. And I think this is the area we're going to go for. Let's have it go all the way back to that region. Something like that. And then reinstall the horseshoe pin. Stick it there, I guess. And then we can stick a door there, so they've got easy access to the building. And we can even put our animals in there during the winter if we need to. You never know, there might be something in there for them at some point. Having this sort of closed off space as well does mean that if toxic fallout ever enters, we can actually close off the entire area and make it suitable for people to stay indoors constantly. Ooh, dim sum is Muffalo One's new name. Cool. Martin, can you reinstall that for me? Thank you. Which means we can now set up a wooden wall there. Alright, we want that hauled. And we want... Oh dear, we've got mad squirrels. It's going to be the same as the... Oops. It's going to be the same as the rats in the last episode. They're not very dangerous. But on the same note, I'd rather not get our people scratched. Zyph is already attacking one, apparently. Yes, he is. Alright, everybody move to Zyph then. If that's the case, so you can at least get a shot off. Oh my god, that's a lot of squirrels. We should be fine. Shouldn't be any problems whatsoever, but we're going to have a couple of scratches here and there. And we're going to have a lot of food. There's a lot of hunting we don't need to do. Awesome. That seems to be it. I don't see any orange fluff balls running our way. Ooh. Go grab that ibex while it's not rotten. Okay. So Zyph has a little scratch. Demi Moore There's a lot of scratches and a couple of gunshots, which I'm sure we can deal with. We've got one Glitter World medicine for when we want to add a prosthetic limb to somebody, but in fact, oh dear. Yeah. That's why we want to set up this new stockpile. So, zone, stockpile zone. Right, all of that. Hopefully it's big enough. Copy settings, paste settings, and delete the stockpile. Once that wall's built, they're going to put a roof on it, and then stuff's going to stop deteriorating. We should have done this a lot sooner, but you know. You know, Zyph. Damn it. Not the one to do it. You're not the one to do it. Have we not got a handler? An Amu? Or Dr. Zayas? We'll get you to slaughter the raccoon. There we go. So we're gonna get a lot of milk from all of our muffler and cows, actually, which is gonna be quite cool. I approve of that greatly. Is there anything on there to harvest? No, just cut it then. It'll die eventually, but you know. All right, Demi Moore, please rest until healed. Boss, I believe, is our doctor, so please treat Demi Moore. Even though we don't have medicine, I'd like you to do some paw bandaging on it at the very least, because if we do get an infection, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And probably have to use that Glitter World medicine, even though we really don't want to. Not on something like that. So this is a hospital or a battery room? It's a hospital. That's very filthy and not very nice. As expected, of course. So it's 16 degrees in all of these rooms. I'm going to start putting vents into the rooms. We go vent, vent, and vent, vent. Saves us a little bit of losing me words today. Saves us a little bit of steel because we don't have to vent every single one. Well, we kind of are, but you know what I mean. Alright. So these rooms should start becoming the same temperature, roughly. Which should be nice. Got a lot of squirrel stuff here if anyone wants to haul that. We've got idle colonists. Dr. Zayas. I'm assuming, yeah, you don't do hauling. That's why we're having troubles with you. Do you have a decent weapon, Dr. Zayas? You have a minigun, so we could set you to do hunting orders and stuff like that. Suppose I could put you on a 4 for hunting. I don't really want you on growing. Although maybe it's not the worst thing in the world to start up a new growing zone. It's just a little bit pointless during winter because it's going to get too cold. Or at least I assume it is. There's a way I can find out. I think it's world. If we go to the world map and check our local area, maybe it'll tell me the average temperatures and stuff like that. I know there is a feature for that kind of thing. It's not that. Terrain. There we go. Winter temperature is 12 degrees actually, so we have a year-round growing period. Okay. Well, now that I know that, we have no problems. In fact, we should grow a lot of food right now on that zone. Get growing potatoes. So maybe I do want Dr. Zayas doing a little bit of growing. Priority 4 growing. I know I keep saying that I should change the priorities on this. I'll do it between the next episode. Because it's just... it's not fun to watch. It's not fun to do. I'll tell you that. So... we'll get that sorted. I fear our fridge is not going to be large enough. We did kind of want to expand our fridge upwards, actually, when we were going to do that kind of thing. So maybe the stockpile zone isn't the best planned stockpile in the world. But what can you do? Dr. Zayas, you are still idle. Alright, well that's an indicator I should get you to do some more mining then. Because there's definitely plenty to do, and I'd rather have all of the steel in my stockpiles than have it scattered around the map. Do you do plant cutting, Dr. Zayas? No, you do not. Because that's something that needs doing. Although, right, granite, we've finished that top wall now, so we want to do this bottom one here, and we actually already have the granite to finish it, which is nice. Eventually we want to double thicken up these walls so that we can avoid sappers and things like that. Should be great. But for now we just want basic defences so that when we get raided we know where they're coming from. And we can defend accordingly. Alright. 91% towards the heal route is cool. And these rooms are now looking a lot warmer for the vents, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know why I said I'd saved any kind of steel. I haven't really. But, you know. I could share heaters between the two rooms though. It's pretty much what I was getting at. Without too much problem. Alright. So. Demi, how's it going? You're almost there. Okay. No infection to be seen either. If you did get an infection though, we could harvest these heal root at 91% and it wouldn't be much of a problem. Alright. So essentially we've got about a year to grow as much food as humanly possible, turn it into whatever we want. Pemmican mostly, because it won't degrade as fast. Which should get us across the desert. The desert is essentially where we're going to do the next nomadic journey. Probably start and then stop around this area. Maybe even right between the mountains. We never know. We could even settle in a mountainous region for the next one. Who knows? Because it's going to get slowly colder as we go down to this region here. It's going to become quite difficult to maneuver to this area as well because it's very mountainous. I'm not sure how we get there, to be honest. Because I don't know if you can move through stuff like that. Oh, you can move through large hills, surely. So it'd be the case of going around this way. Ooh, cargo pods. Full of yayo. Oh dear. No, I am not picking that up. I'm sick of people being addicted to drugs. Bad ones at that. I was going to say, did people actually get that squirrel meat? They did indeed. Guys, I know that I've got you on good jobs, but hauling really needs doing. We've got a lot of stuff out in the area, degrading quite badly, in fact. There we go. They're on it. Some of them are on it anyway. Ooh, do we have heal root now? Yes! We do. We have herbal meds. Which is nice. Should probably move the herbal medicine into our battery room / hospital. Clear all, critical. Take medicine. In fact, that should be 3 tiles wide because you want herbal medicine, medicine, and glitter world medicine. And then this one should take none at all. Make that important. Alright. Go Namu, go! Is this hay grass nearly done? It is nearly done. That's nice. Let's make sure this isn't taking hay grass. I don't want to fill my stockpile up with it. No, it is not. This area will be though. Yep. And they are allowed in there, so... The animals, that is. Dr. Zaius is idle again. Right, let's think about our kill box over here. So, same structure as before, worked very well for us. So that's going to be the kind of thing we're going to do. We're going to go with planning here. So, we want to plan a nice little pathway down, like so. Block it off so that they can't shoot down. This is a mess. There we go. Block it so that they can't stand like down here and shoot down the line. It should be good. And then you want to just litter it with deadfall traps and stuff like that. As for the length of it, I think that should be fine. And then we want something like granite, granite, space, granite, granite, space. Something like that. So that houses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That's pretty much our manpower right now, which is good. So granite down here and here. Wall to block them off. In fact, that should be 2 tiles wide, because we are going to put deadfall traps in that area, which means I want to be able to walk through it without walking over the deadfall traps myself, because we have a chance to trigger it when our own colonists do. So yeah, that should block just fine. And then we'll stick some turrets down here as well, with a lot of sandbags to slow them down. And then we should be good to go on defense, essentially, and we can just shore up our walls with double thickness. So sandbag, sandbag, sandbag. Thinking about it, actually, probably want a wider gap between our turrets. We had 3 last time, which was cool. So maybe we want to widen it an extra little bit before they commit too hard to this. Well, it's going to be the case. We've got improvised turret about there. I think the blast radius is about 2 direct... Excuse me. There's about 2 tiles in every single direction. So although this turret blowing up will not destroy the granite wall, I'd rather it not damage it at all either. And I'd like to maybe get 3 turrets in there. So yeah, what we're doing here is wrong. Before I commit to that, please stop. Stop what you're doing. Alright, and then structure, granite wall, 1 extra wide, and then we want 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the thickness of our kill box, I think. I think that's what we want to do. We can put... I suppose we can put a sandbag there, and that's going to be a sandbag then. Which is alright. Doesn't really get us any better of a cover point for our colonists, but it does have a widened shot for anything that does come around. I'm just hoping it's not too short. Everybody's going to be able to get a shot, it's just those it's just the tribespeople who try to rush you with melee units that I'm a bit worried about. Which probably means we should have extra deadfall traps this time around. Which will get sorted once the wall itself's been built. And we are going to ignore that, and because every single time I've ever asked to take one of those people, they've been bad, and the fight has not been worth it. So I shall not be ever taking them again, unless I need the manpower, and I don't, to be honest, so Not even going to entertain the thought. Like sometimes it says, oh yeah, they're a surgeon, and then they come in and they're incapable of medicine. It's that kind of bad quality colonists that you get from them. So I really have almost entirely no incentive whatsoever to ever engage in that kind of random occurrence. Okay, so we're mostly done with our kill box and our walls now, so that's good. Very happy with that. And it seems like everybody else is pretty much happy with that. We need components. That is a thing we need to do, which means we need to set up a component assembly machine, because we can't really find any. There was some down here. We can get the other ones as well. These are deteriorating, which is annoying. But that's essentially the only exposed compacting machinery left, I think. As far as I can spot anyway. Which means we're going to have to start turning some of that steel that we've got a fair amount of. Granted, ooh, is that gold? It is. Nice. So we've got gold and jade on this map. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of steel, just not enough components. Which is pretty much the story of the last colony as well. Cargo pods. What is it? Hyperweave. Yeah, we'll take it. You never know if we might use it. Quite unlikely at that small amount, but you never know. Oh, there's a little planning pip there. Can't be having that. Alright. So that's going to do it for the kill box and for the episode. Next episode, I think I'm going to fix those priorities between episodes, and then I'll show you at the beginning. And we want to then... Oh god, Martin's had a heart attack. Or having one. Yeah, get into bed. Cockerel's been attacked by a I swear to god. We probably want to put doors on all of these as well for animal attacks and things like that. We need to get rid of that timber wolf. We'll do that next episode as well. Boss, I'm just going to tell you to treat Martin right now because he's having a heart attack and you can make that better. So if you could do that, I'd be ever so grateful. Oh god, Timberwolf has been harmed and he's getting revenge. Everybody but Boss and Martin. Draft, get there, kill it. Oh god, you're attacking our cows now. Please don't. Fire! Murder! Rooster 4 has been shot to death. I wonder how that happened. Okay. That's everybody. Cool. So, I'm going to end the episode. Be sure to like and subscribe for some more Rimworld in the future. Martin seems to have gotten better now. Yeah, no heart problems whatsoever. So, like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon next to the subscription button to be notified when I release new videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.